Well, so I'd never finished that before. And so I never finished. What I said is, as at a crossroads, it's a multi-dimensional one. And I think I arrive at these with some frequency. And what do I do about it? But let me just finish a little bit about what I was thinking about this crossroads. I really did get a little sidetracked. Where is my piece of paper that has this? It must be here. There it is. I have it. I found it. Stop looking. Stop looking. I found it. Well, this is what I had originally. This is it. Well, what the heck? I could go through this. It's not the neatest thing in the world, is it now? But that's okay. Said I'm at a multi-dimensional crossroads. This feeling before, getting organized. That's a tricky one for me. Very tricky. Oh, but I said there's something else that's important. There was a movie I saw yesterday. It was the one that I talked about here before. Where did it go? Ah, it's right below. That's why. It's right here. It's here. Exit through the gift shop. And, so that movie. So, well, it's really about, I put this word power, I'm going to cross this out because yes, there is. That is a very interesting thing that it talks about. Actually, power of hype and faith. Faith in oneself, one's own faith in one's own process. Because this man that the movie is about, from an outside point of view, is kind of just a kind of a wacky guy. That's a nice guy. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. A wacky guy, but interesting, nice. Just wacky though. And this guy pulled off such an unbelievable trick. And what he did was he actually, this is the interesting thing about it. I don't know why I need to look at myself, or why I think you need to look at me. Okay. And I'm doing, what's cammering about? I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? I have no idea. Why, do I do this over here, or do this over here? It's an ongoing set of questions. And that's what actually I had started before about, might as well lean on this, yes, to, that image. I'm the, what type, I'm the, left-leaning type person. That's interesting. It just happened to be on my left. I didn't plan that one. In fact, I plan very little in my life. And what has happened is when I stopped focusing on the planning and started just staying in right now. Well, one thing I started doing was spending a lot more time exercising. Though I don't usually think of what I'm doing as exercise. I think of it as making myself feel good. Because to do this, I realize how tight I am in here. And even though I'm feeling that stretching like pain, it's not, if it's pain, it's a delicious pain. It's a pain that goes, oh, that's good, do that, you need it. That's a good kind of pain to have. And I think a lot of people don't experience that pain, that sort of pain, or they think of it as pain. They don't Understand how positive it is to feel that way. It's part of feeling alive. It's like, oh yeah, I am getting older. My body has this tendency, especially if I'm standing a long time, my body has a tendency to want to tighten up. So, and I've never done that in my life, what I just did. Huh? See, I got other things like that. I'm hopping around. Well, I don't know, you can probably see, but hey, in this entire time I've had my foot there, I'm kind of proud of that fact, that I can do this. The thing is, I can do it much more than I could do it when I was 40, or 30, or 20. Sure, when I was 20, I was a lot more nimble. I'd do something that might hurt my body, and within a very short period of time, I forgot about it, Don't have to even think about it. Well, when you get to be 45, actually it starts maybe a little early, 35, 40, You start going, wait a minute, I don't know what terrible thing I did there. Why? Am I having such a hard time? Like recovering from some little thing, especially if it's in the neck, the shoulder, in the back, or in the foot. And well, welcome to the world of a body that's been around for a long time. And it's starting to have a more difficult time. So that's one thing I do when I focus more on now, is that wherever I am, standing in line, well, other people are kind of getting impatient. Some people are tapping their foot. I'm tapping my feet. I'm going, do. And I find that people around me, actually, at first they look a bit askance. But, a few smiles, hi. I said, it's okay. Oh, I always do this all the time. I think we should all do it. Dancing is more fun than standing in line. And who says we can't dance right now, You don't have to dance like I dance, I happen to do this a lot, so that's why I can do it, I do it on the subway. I don't put my feet up like that when I'm in the middle of the subway car, but I do a lot of stuff. And the subway car goes this way and that way, and I go this way and I go that way, I have to be much more careful on the subway, but it sure helps develop balance. So that's one thing. Another thing, focusing on balance, and not just balance in my body, but balance in terms of the relationship between what's on the inside that wants to come out and what's on the outside that says, hey, this is life, this is the situation. If I'm, some things are coming at you that just say, look, there's no two ways about it. There's nothing personal here. Like gravity is a great example. Gravity is it's a great dance partner. Some people might be very angry when they fall and they break their wrist or something and say, if not for gravity, I wouldn't have done that. But if not for gravity, there'd be other things if there's no gravity, there would be a lot of things things would be different, wouldn't they? But the nice thing about gravity is it's predictable. It's not fickle like people. It doesn't say, I'll pull you down now, but I'm too tired. I won't pull you down. I'll just stop pulling you down until you forget that I'm around, and then I'll pull you down. Whoops. I'm glad I didn't knock over anything when I did that. I have a tendency to do that, But I'm not even sure what I was saying. Which means time to